Israel Shalom. Brother Abraham Ja'Mal Israel. Coming back with another one. Real quick. It's chilly out here today. But anyways, coming back with another one. So before I figure I'd give y'all a little answer. So I talk a lot about the spiritual bomb. I like to say that went off that I dropped in 2020, man. Undeniable. But I'm talking about doing it again, and the reason why I even did it the first time is because I felt things in my life had gotten so out of whack and so just disproportionately unfair that I had to say something. Now, never in a million years did I think I'd have to do this again, but I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But in this video, I'm gonna just pick up where I left off in terms of what happened in Michigan, basically. I figured that's where I left you guys off at. For those that were watching me when we were on Facebook with it. I was still calling them the names of Haya, Shaya, while learning from various different camps, but I was trying to join the IUIC and whatnot. But anyways, picking up where we left off, I ended up moving from my apartment on Joy Road in Schaefer when I was in Detroit. And things wasn't going well. My child's mother, Autumn, she had just left, did the bullshit she did. She took my daughter from me, changed her last name, married some other clown. Well, you could really only have one husband, but fornicated with some other clown, had his wicked offspring, and just said, fuck me. That's kind of where I left you guys off at. So I did have custody of not Autumn, but I did have custody of Princess for a bit. It was only a short time, but I lost her. And everything I'm about to say is straight from the horse's mouth. This is where this is where we left off. I lost my daughter, Princess, because I trusted my fucking family. And let me take these glasses off. I'm serious. Like, I lost my fucking daughter because I trusted my fucking family. Princess is not here with me right now because of me, because I trusted the wrong motherfucker, my blood family. They took her from me in front of everybody. That's why I moved off of Joy Road in Schaefer. It was like something out of a fucking Tyler Perry movie. When I tell you everybody was outside watching, like standing outside their little unit or just on the block, because Schaefer's a long block. Everybody was standing outside the block watching. It felt like I was in a fucking movie, the whole fucking block watching me get my kid took from me. For all you women out there that say men don't fucking understand and men don't know, man, stop playing. I was completely fucking embarrassed, humiliated. Not only in my home city, but in front of the entire fucking community. They took my girl from me, man. I had a court order telling me that I couldn't have contact with motherfucking Autumn. But I didn't want to do it by myself. I didn't make the kid by myself. So how come I can't have no contact with her mom? I actually understand, the whole concept of a family. It's a team, man. So y'all want me not to have contact with her while I got custody of Princess, but y'all not trying to help me. But y'all give these women all type of assistance and everything else. Man, make it make sense, bro. So anyways, like I said, I got myself in a jam, bro. They took Princess from me. Police was all over the fucking crib. The first words out my mouth when I pulled up, I was like, You motherfuckers set me up. I pulled out my motherfucking pocket knife, and the police was like, freeze. And they pointed their guns on me and everything. It was like, freeze. Drop the knife. I threw the knife up in the air. I wasn't thinking at first because they could have shot me because, you know, I could have, they could have thought, hey, he might throw it at me. But I threw that boy, I chucked that shit right in the air. You know, and I did. I ran on the niggas. I ran around the church that was on the side of my apartment. And then I tried to run back to the front and shit. You know, try to stop my mom from taking my baby because my mom was there. Uncle, auntie, my auntie's daughter, which I guess that she'd be my auntie as well. I don't know how that works, but aunties, uncles, mom was there. I called my mom a bitch. she talking about, I told you not to get me involved. I said, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? I didn't call you here. Get involved with my kid, my family. Everybody overrided my fucking parental authority. Everybody wants to tell me what the fuck to do with my motherfucking kid. Me, the father. I don't give a fuck who you are. You will never care about a child no more than the parents. If that's a good parent. Called her a bitch and everything, man. And I even struggled with saying it because I didn't want to call her it because, you know, that's how much I respect, you know, and I honor my mother and my father. But, you know, I'm like, you dirty bitch. You feel me? Tried to take my daughter out of her hands. She do one of these type of moves, you know, when my daughter moves back and shit. You know what I mean? The whole time I catch the cop out of my eye, out the corner of my eye, trying to rush me, so I end up running down the block. That's why I left. That's why I left Joy Road and Schaefer. They took my baby from me. They set me up. So with, you know, my child being taken from me, being set up by my blood family, having Autumn do what she did, you know, like I said, having another nigga kid, leaving me while I was coming into the truth. But, you know, there's nothing that could, you know, I would say that could compare to this. You know, not no woman, no nothing, no anything. You should be willing to let anything go if it go that way for the Lord. He can give it back to you 10 times greater. You know, just to keep it going. I move over to the old Redford neighborhood, which is like right off of Grand River and Lasher. I move over there and shit. And it's cool. It's all right, but I mean, you know, after what I just told y'all I went through, you can imagine I'm sitting in there feeling pretty salty. I'm feeling some type of way, like, damn, I just got set up. My second baby mama just did what the first one did. Only for those of y'all that just, you know, tuning in, I don't want to sound too ghetto and shit, but, you know, I got 2 kids, two baby mamas. Didn't plan it that way, but, you know, hey, that's life, right? Plan to do good and shit is still happening, right? But that's my little situation and shit with them. You know, like I said, you can imagine going through all of that shit. Both of my baby mamas doing the same shit. You know, leaving while we was down, didn't have a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of. You know, using me as a stepping stone. You can imagine, like, damn. All right, well, fuck it, I just got played. I'm fool. For what? I don't know, but I got the truth, you know. I got knowledge of oneself. I know who the hell I am. It's cool. It's her loss. She don't want to, you know, she don't want to return back to our rightful culture. Hey, that's on her. I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Now, this is the part where it gets a little crazy. So this is where all the whole dissing and the whole me falling out with that Jake nigga and all this other shit. So I'm in my crib on Lasso, right off of Grand River, and I'm thinking, well, I got this truth. I'm out here by myself. Let's try to grow. Let's try to build. I started to kick it with WFI first. I met some cool brothers down there. Brother Mayakam and brother, I can't remember his Hebrew. Oh yeah, brother Yariel, and Mayakim or Maikim. I forget how you say it, but they like real like blood brothers. But I met them on the day I went down there to try to join the camp. You know, they was downtown Detroit. You feel me? They was out there. You know, I'm feeling myself. 2020 was a great year. And by the way, I moved to this crib on Lasser in 2021. So just to keep the time for. You know, I'm feeling myself. 2020 was a good year, you know, despite the little setbacks with my family and my daughter, blah, blah, blah. The Lord allowed me to, you know, come into this truth and whatnot. So I'm like, let me still continue to, you know, to walk, to labor in this truth. So I get down there and brothers, they seem cool. I'm talking about WFI, watching me for Israel. They seem really, really cool. You know, some young brothers, got a lot of zeal. You know, I'm just thinking, all right. I'm 25, 26, you know, these brothers like 18, 19, 20, etc. I'm like, all right, so I'm around some young brothers. This is cool. And it actually started off that way. It started off really great, but as my time went on with them, you know, little problems started to arise up. And the issue we had was we were on the line one day, and this is after like weeks of bringing out the word with these brothers, fellowship, and we even ended up well, not we, but they ended up even getting a house, you know, little HQ and whatnot. You know, we was pulling weeds about the lawn. You know, that's the type of brother I am. If you do right by me, or not even by me, if you doing right by your high by Shemi, I was shy, and I see that, and I feel the Lord is dealing with you, I'm gonna do right by you just off the fear alone, just alone, not even off of you, just off the fear of the Lord alone. Like, okay, well, he's doing the work of the Lord. I believe, you know, the Lord is dealing with him. Let me go ahead and humble myself. You know, be pulling weeds about the house and shit, be cleaning the house out. You know, now I say we on that part because, you know, I was actually, you know, working. Installing light fixtures and light panels, and they put in electrical wiring. We really working. You know, I'm really working with these brothers, as well as bringing the word out in the rain. You know, that's the very first time I did that was with them brothers. We were standing out in the pouring rain, downtown Detroit, pouring rain, bringing the word out. And I didn't give a damn. I was happy. I was cool with it. It didn't bother me not one bit because I was doing the work of the Lord. Nothing should come between you and doing the work of Yahweh by Shemi, I was shy. Nothing. So anyways, like I said, after doing all of these things, not saying I did them for, you know, to receive something in return. You know, when I do things, just speaking about me, I do them from the kindness of my heart. Just speaking about myself. Whenever I'm doing something, I truly and genuinely try to do it from the kindness of my heart. Because I believe the Lord was dealing with me. So the problem arises when we was at camp one day, and you know, some brothers just can't handle women. But we at camp one day, and it's like 3 brothers that you know, this whole thing arises with. They was laughing and whatnot, and I know everybody probably said you probably should have mind your own business. You shouldn't have worried about what they was laughing about. But all I know is I was standing right next to them on the line, you know, just holding post, and they started giggling and laughing. I'm like, I don't know what's funny. What's so funny? Like, ha ha, he. You know, I want to laugh too. Let me in on it, G. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers didn't want to tell me and shit. I'm like, okay, cool. So then the lady come over, and you know, motherfuckers is trying to get me to, you know, move over or something of that nature, or they trying to. I think he was trying to tell me to do something, but either way, by that point, I had already dropped it. By the time the shorty came over, I'm like, I'm good. I'm straight, bro. Low key, what y'all doing is kind of childish, but I ain't gonna trip. So then from there, it blew up. It ended up being something that didn't have to be. It was only me there. I forget the brother's name, Nathanawan, Dawada, not the real one, but just, you know, it's a common name in Israel. But Nathanawan, Dawada, what's the other brother? I don't know. I just called his ass Cali, man. That's no disrespect, bro. He just kept talking about how he's from Cali and the West Coast and this, that, and the third. Some shit like that. Either way, like I said, when Shorty came over, they was trying to, you know, start the shit back up. You know what I mean? Like, oh, come here, I'll tell you, like, no, bro, I'm good. I'm straight. And this shit blew over to something that it didn't have to, you know, it didn't have to. The only reason I'm laughing because it didn't have to. Long story short, because you know you men, you're not about the drama and shit. But long story short, they said some words, and then I said some words, and my man tried to, the husky nigga, dollar guy, tried to, get big on me, and I got my pistol on me around this time. Legal handguns. I don't do that dumb shit. I don't do that hot nigga shit. I don't do that violent nigga shit. I had a legally purchased firearm in my name on me. And the part was crazy because half the line tried to jump me once they realized there was a commotion on the other end of the motherfucking line and shit. Half the line tried to motherfucking jump me. And I'm like, bro, do you niggas not know that I'm strapped in this bitch? Like, and that was the point, I didn't go around, trying to make it known. Like certain camps out here that flash their guns at camp because it's a tool. You use it to get the job done, whatever the job may be. It's not a fucking toy, but like I said, it wasn't everybody's business to know it. But at that point, I let them brothers know, hey, we not in the kingdom yet, brother. Y'all some hot-blooded young niggas, dude. I need to chill the fuck out. Because if I was about as hot as y'all, I'd be further off. I'm just being humble about it. I'm just keeping it 100. I said, when we come around, young niggas, dude, I swear. And a lot of you older cats is like that too, but you could say we fell out because of the women. I don't want to say it because I don't know the chick, honestly. I just know when Shawty came up, I was over it. Motherfuckers tried to start it over again. They said some words, I said something. Motherfuckers wanted to get all big for that bitch. It's just dumb as shit. Motherfuckers weather their wits for women like this Bible say, man. That's why a lot of you motherfuckers do what y'all do. A lot of you motherfuckers is girl crazy. Older than motherfuckers. But that's where the problem was. It got so bad, I ended up making a response track. I ain't gonna play it, but it's on my SoundCloud. Maybe one of these days, but not right now. This is serious. But I ended up making a response track. I'm still telling the story, but this dude, Kabash or whatever, from Baltimore, Maryland or whatever, he ended up trying to come down here and quarrel the situation before, we got to that point. But motherfuckers wasn't trying to hear me out. You figure I'm the new guy at the camp. These other cats, the ones I just named, they've been with WF5 maybe a year or more, even longer. I mean, probably before there was a recognized camp in Israel. So I was fighting a losing battle. What they say, fighting upstream without a creek. You're fighting an upstream battle without a creek, or not without a creek, but without a paddle. You're fighting an upstream battle without a paddle. Or however the fuck the shit goes. I don't know. Just the point is, I knew the odds were against me. I knew the numbers games was definitely not in my favor, and it shouldn't be about that in Israel. That's another problem. That's the problem that we got in Israel right now. A lot of people play the numbers game, or I call it the frat game. Like people got this like fraternity mentality when it comes to this truth, and it shouldn't be like that. This is a brotherhood, not a fraternity, man. That's besides the point. But once we fell out, and I seen Kabash wasn't fucking with me. I seen wasn't really fucking with me. Really the whole squad wasn't really fucking with me. So I'm just like, nah, I don't think they fucking with me. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. And then they weren't even teaching the right doctrine anyway. I'm not gonna get into all that on this video. And then I got the other brothers that make videos on camps like them, and as well as themselves, being WFI. I know camps that make videos on WFI, IUIC, ISUPK, so I don't have to go on them right now. They know where they're going off in the doctrine. A lot of them, just for example, real quick, a lot of them don't teach the mark of the beast. They believe the mark of the beast is not what the scripture says. A literal mark, that you have to get inserted in your right hand or in your forehead. That's just one of the things that I said, for example. So it was of the Lord that I didn't even go with them anyway. The way I saw it, the way things went, it was just Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shah telling me that, these brothers ain't it. There's a lot of false brothers in Israel, man. Y'all gotta understand it. It's a lot of false brothers in Israel. Don't get it twisted. I'm just keeping it 100. But to continue, the next camp I ended up going to was ISUPK, the Detroit branch and whatnot. Now those brothers, I'm gonna keep it 100. those brothers were actually really humble. Despite everything that's been said about them, you know me, I give credit when credit is due. I keep it 100. The brothers of the Detroit branch, the ISUPK brothers, they were humble. I was linking up with them for a bit, but just something in my spirit, man, it didn't feel right. I don't know. I'm just not saying they wasn't right. I'm just saying this in my spirit, it didn't just. I just felt like this ain't where I gotta be. This ain't where ain't where I gotta be. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Captain LeBon, all the other brothers, they're great brothers. They every time I came through, brothers had a plate ready for me. You know what I mean? We had some yan. There was some good brothers, but I just felt like that's not where the Lord wanted me to be. I wasn't receiving at least what I feel like or what I felt like at that time was spiritual nourishment. Like I said, there were some great brothers, humble brothers. I actually love them. I got nothing bad to say about the ISUPK Detroit branch. Nothing bad about them at all. They saw me in pieces, man. I was coming to camp linking up with them. They saw me over there, man, just down and out because of what I was going through. I get credit when credit is due. Them brothers are there for me, but you gotta be led by the Spirit. Man is not the direction. It's not the director, but it's how shy is. He got everybody placed strategically where he wants them to be placed. So after I stopped kicking it, well, I hate to use the word kicking it, but I'm young, so forgive me. But after I stopped kicking it with the ISUPK and whatnot, I found myself like just in a, I don't want to say spiritual limbo because I never let go of the truth and I don't plan on it, but just for sake of terminology, I guess you could say I found myself in a spiritual limbo. Like not knowing what camp to join, not who to follow or who to watch. I knew about being in the truth, returning back to our heritage and all of that. That whole thought wasn't going nowhere. Where I was at that point in time, it's okay, but what camp do I go to? IUIC is, I don't want to say they funny style, but I'll just tell you what they told me. They said that COVID regulations and this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 and we got a new building, but don't want to give me the address. It's just a bunch of foolishness and nonsense, And then I told you guys about what happened with WFI. I feel like they was immature, unappreciative of the work that I did, like I said, as far as the ISUPK, the Spirit it was telling me that this ain't it. It was good for a moment, like it was good for what I guess, whatever I was going through, but it's not giving me what I feel like the men of GMS are currently and have given me currently to this day. So, after being in spiritual limbo, I'm working a few jobs here and there. I'm working out O'Reilly's and shit. And we get robbed. This is like my second day. My second day right there off of Grand River and Everett. If you are from Michigan. So, my second day, we get robbed. I'm in the store and whatnot. Just working. A gentleman walks in there. And he a brother, he more than likely from the Southern Kingdom, but the way he walked in, you know how the scripture said, man may be known in his looks. You could tell he was on some bullshit, like he was just on some bullshit. And sure enough, when he got to the front counter, he was like, I'm like, oh, shit. He said, I want everything in the register right now. I'm like, sir, this is my second day. I don't have the key to the register. I got my hands up and shit. I'm like, I ain't got the key to the register. I can't help you. But I know somebody that can. So I got my hands up and I'm walking to the back of the fucking store. That's where my manager is at. So I'm like, hey, Rico, that's my manager name. I'm like, Rico, it's a robbery going on. I got my hands up. It's a robbery going on, sir. And this man is very serious. He got the gun pointed right behind me. I'm like, this is serious. Give this man what he wants. He is not playing. So Rico come up to the front register. I walk up right behind him. I still got my hands up because I'm not playing. I'm not trying to get shot. I don't care who you are, what you are. Ain't nobody trying to get shot. So the man only make off with $60. He risked hell and high water, life and limb for $60. I mean, he got away because I never heard anything about it again. I never heard heard anything on the news about it. So as far as I'm concerned, it didn't even make the news. So yeah. With that being said, I left that job because my manager ended up getting on me. He felt like it was my fault that it happened. And I'm like, well, how is my fault we got robbed? This is only my second day on the job. And keep in mind everything I said about the shit I was going through. You know, the shit I just came out of. So you throw all that in the pot, you know, the baby mamas, you know, the camps being on bullshit, and then me being robbed. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I can't seem to catch a break. Like, my baby mama's doing this shit. They taking my kids from me. I got the camps over here playing this fraternity type shit, and then I'm over here getting robbed at work. But do I quit? Do I give up? No. That ain't even in my MO. I tell people, don't get into this truth for nobody but yourself. Because when shit hits the fan and when shit falls through with other people, then what? Now you sitting there looking stupid. You have to get into this truth for nobody but yourself. The scriptures say that. Possess your own soul, man. You gotta work out your own salvation, man. With fear and trembling. And your patience possess your own soul, man. Sorry if I butchered that. That's a precept, man. So like I said, you throw all that shit in the mix, man. You throw all that shit in the pot. I told him, you know what, you can blow this job out your ass, bro. One thing about me being woken up to this truth is very, very easy for me to leave a job, bro. Because I already know I'm in captivity and this shit ain't gonna end or ain't gonna last too much longer. I tell a job in a heartbeat, you can blow it out your fucking ass. The juice ain't worth the squeeze, homie, or homegirl, or whoever. Sorry about that. So I ended up finding a job right up the street. Keep going further. If you go further enough up the Grand River, you'll hit Southfield. So I'm in Southfield with it now. This is where I'm working. I'm working at Tim Hortons. This is my first time working at a coffee shop or a cafe. I don't know the correct terminology for it. It was my first time working at a location like that, and it was kind of cool. But when I tell you shit was getting weird at home, I went from, you know, getting robbed my second day at O'Reilly's to how can I explain this without sounding crazy? To like dealing with some type of spirit or paranormal phenomenon, if you will, apparition type shit in my own apartment. I don't know if someone had previously died in my apartment that I was staying in, right there on the Grand River in Lhasa, in Old Redford. But shit was getting hella spooky. I'll just say that. And, I didn't stay there too long. I got the fuck home. So with all of that shit going on, my kids being taken from me, my baby mama's doing what they doing with these clown ass, lame ass niggas, these motherfucking camps on that dumb shit, you know, or just either not, you know, having the spiritual food that I'm looking for. I was like, you know what, I'm done with Michigan. I can't take it. You know, if I don't leave this shit, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. And rightfully so. So I left. Now, before I left, you know, just, I know you guys think you're skipping a whole big point. You know, you're skipping a lot of stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm skipping Alan. My current love interest or whatever. That's a hard situation to explain within itself. But before I left, I met Anna. That's the girl that I posted on my social media. That's the what else I posted her? I posted her on my SoundCloud. I'm gonna get to that in a second. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me bring this shit inside. Hold on. Back inside the crib real quick. My bad. They say this nigga face ugly as hell. I'm sorry. Nigga face ugly as shit. It's all good. Yahweh Bashim, how Shah gonna make us gods in the Niggas gonna have full hairlines. Niggas gonna have 20 packs. You feel me? Talking about an 8 pack or a 12 pack. We gonna have full hairlines. Niggas gonna have 8 packs, 20 packs, whatever pack we want. But let me stay on topic though. So, like I said before, I left because after all the shit I went through, I was like, you know what? It's time to go. But before I left, I ended up doing two things. I found Anna, and I ended up dissing this fuck Jake ass nigga that a lot of y'all saw me doing what I was doing in 2020 with on Facebook. I ended up dissing his ass because it came out to the light that this fuck nigga tried to get at my. He also tried to get at my baby mama for some reason. Ever since, let me break this down real quick. I don't want to sound conceited. What I'm saying is this is a pattern. Ever since middle school, bro, as far as I can remember, motherfuckers have always had an eye for my woman. And I dated some basic ass white chick named Brianna back when I was in middle school and high school. She wasn't even the coldest girl in the school. I could think about 10 to 12 cold girls that were actually fine in the school. Like I said, as far as I can remember, people have always had it out for my woman. We can go as far as 2007. So I found out, this brother who I was bringing out the word with, we was I call ourselves breaking barriers in 2020. It come to light that this nigga was trying to backdoor me. Now my baby mama say, "Oh, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to get mad." Well, first of all, that's not your place. That's what a lot of y'all women gotta understand. Look, let me tell you something. It's not your place to decide if your man is gonna be mad or not. You need to let him know when someone step to you, wrongfully. You tell them you got a man and they on some, well, I don't give a fuck and blah blah blah, or my man and I don't give a fuck blah blah blah. Well, you need to check that. Y'all need to correct that shit. Don't worry about if you're gonna get mad. That's not your job. Ended up dissing that fuck nigga. And after I let his ass stay at what? Damn near every crib I've ever had. I had about 4, 5 of them. While he talking shit on SoundCloud. He just got his first crib, but me. What Esau be saying, I remember my first beer. Meanwhile I'm on crib number 5 and shit. Done had a crib in different states. It's not about that, man. A lot of you niggas need to wake the fuck up and see what it's really about. Anyways, ended up dissing that fuck nigga, cut his ass off, let his ass stay at my crib rent free so many times. Cause that's the type of brother I am. It's all about really genuinely helping somebody if you truly gonna help them. Well, I'm gonna let you stay at my crib and charge you rent if you barely making it. That's dumb as fuck. I'm gonna let you stay at my shit, rent free till you get a job. But then when I see you ain't trying to work, my nigga, no, and then you talking shit and you think you gonna run my shit, no, my nigga, you gotta go. Then you try to step up in my bed with mine, no, my nigga, you gotta go. A lot of you niggas is cocky, conceited, you're envious, think you can't be touched. The list goes on. So after all that shit, and by the way, just we keeping it 100. So if you don't like it, take your ass to the Christian church or something. I don't know. But anyways, with all the commotion and all that paranormal shit that was going on in my crib, I ended up coming across Anna. I'm gonna spare y'all the details because a lot of you motherfuckers don't need to know everything anyways. But I'm just gonna keep it to the short and to the topic. But she was there for me when everybody had left or everybody had abandoned me, betrayed me, sold me out, whatever words you want to use, left me high and dry. That's the girl that's on my Facebook, that's on my fucking screensaver, that's on my SoundCloud, and all you motherfuckers can act like you didn't see it. But like I said, where did all this orange come from? I said that a couple videos ago, like 2-3 months ago, man. I even got the Facebook post to prove it. I don't have my other phone with me right now, but I'll show you niggas, man. You niggas can act like you don't know who the hell she is. I didn't even what's the word? I didn't even broadcast my relationship to the whole world because after what I went through, you think motherfuckers would be happy that I found another shot at love or chance to make things right. I don't know, rectify shit. I don't know. You would think motherfuckers would have been happy because I was documenting all of this shit. Let's let that be known. All of this shit was documented. I mean, everything. I was on Facebook Live going crazy, even with everything that was going on. I'm talking about the whole WFI situation. As far as UPK, I didn't really have my camera out when I was in there. I was, we was more indoors learning and whatnot, so you can't really have your phone out like that. But as far as everything else, yeah, that was documented. Me fellowshipping with the IUIC is well documented on Facebook and YouTube. It's well documented. I mean, well documented. One second, hold on. All of this stuff was recorded. I was letting people know what the fuck was going on. Once I seen people didn't give a shit, I just fell off the radar. I found me a little, chick, a little boo, whatever word you want to put, whatever, a rib. And she was saying all the right things. But I didn't go broadcast it to the world. I did what the fuck any normal person would do. I put my girl on my page and on my music page. And niggas went crazy. I put a Northern Kingdom bitch on an orange shirt and motherfuckers lost their fucking mind. Niggas went stupid. What's the new word niggas are saying now, but they wasn't saying before I went to Cali crashing out? Because I left Michigan in 2022. Yeah, all of this shit I'm speaking on now, me dissing that Jake nigga, the whole paranoia shit, and me finding Anna, we coming into like early, super late 2021, early 2022. Because I left Michigan in April 2022. So anyways, like I said, I put her on my shit and everybody went crazy. Back in 2022, you guys can, I don't know if your attention or memory span can go back that far, but if you could remember, the world was in shambles. It's crazy now, but it was even crazy. Well, yeah, I would like to say it was even crazier back then because we were still just coming out of that COVID era. Motherfuckers didn't know what to fucking do. Everybody was panicking about the economy. Niggas was talking about Joe Biden being in office and how he's gonna make shit better. Niggas really didn't know what to do. Everybody was grasping on for dear life, cleaving for damn near anything. Didn't give a fuck what the fuck happened to me and mines. Yeah, that was 2022. They didn't give a fuck, so I fell off the fucking planet. But I did let niggas know, hey, I'm all right. I didn't make a rant. Some of you niggas is hearing about this for the very first time because, and rightfully so, because I didn't go out proclaiming it to the whole fucking world. Like I said, I met a woman that was really nice. She was there for me when I needed her. When none of you bitches was there. None of y'all. All y'all was on bullshit. All of you women was on bullshit. She ended up being there for a dude. We got so cool that she felt more comfortable with me being over there versus being in my own home state. So you know how we do. Anyways, like I said, I met her. Shit was cool. I put her on a shirt. I put her on my social media shit. And then I jet. I hop on the Greyhound. I'm out. I got my little spikes in my hair. I'm feeling myself because I had just cut my locks too. I really was making the changes to show you how about Shimi Hawashai that I want to take this truth seriously. I cut my Shiva Jatas and I had some of the best dreadlocks in Detroit. As I famously said, I think I had the best locks in the D when I was there. In that time, but I ended up cutting my hair. And I found an even better short hairstyle that I've never seen nobody rock before. And don't worry, I got hella pictures. I'll start posting on this. I'm still learning how the whole YouTube shit in and out, stuff works. Remember, I just started going live. So I'm still learning how this shit works. But I'm gonna start posting, a lot of these pictures of when I left and shit. So you guys can see. I mean, even though I had just lost everything. I mean, these are the type of things that break men. Losing your woman, losing your kids, constant drama on the job. You got wicked niggas trying to get you at every corner, every turn. These are the type of things that make a nigga lose his fucking mind. On top of me, coming into the truth with a zeal. Yeah, because I came into the truth with a zeal and motherfuckers was upset. It's like the scripture says you should pray for more laborers because the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. So just feeling like not even, I feel like I wasn't even accepted by my own nation of people. So I just said, fuck it. I took Lil Shawty and dipped. Didn't say nothing to nobody because it wasn't nobody's damn business. Because remember, nobody wasn't watching me anyways, right? Nobody wasn't paying attention, right? Because, the streets talk, What they say, they said you can't be they said I was parakeeting niggas. We gonna let it all come out. Niggas saying I was parakeeting. Niggas saying, oh, he don't know what he doing. He a nigga with a Bible. We talking about, why I left. But they said I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Oh, he got a zeal. He don't know what he's a part of. Man, niggas was saying, oh, I heard, man. Like I said, bro, I heard the shit everybody was saying. Did I take offense to it? No. Did the shit bother me? You damn right it fucking bothered me. Yeah. You try coming into a nation, you being blessed with this truth, right? You've been given ancient wisdom, as they say, from beyond the stars. At a young age, and you just want to do nothing but do right, and you got these motherfuckers trying to keep you down at every turn. People that say you're supposed to look up to them because they're your elder. And by elder, I don't mean the elder in that sense, but elder in age. Well, you're not really setting a good example now, are you? So dealing with all that, I took her and left. Like I said, I'm like, man, I feel like they're trying to ruin my spirit, dude. They see I'm excited, I don't know what's going on. You can't blame it on COVID like IUIC did. You got an able brother that's trying to join, that's trying to join, not for no fucking movement. Because I also heard niggas saying, oh, this ain't no black movement. It's like, well, it's not a black movement. That's what Black Lives Matter is. That's a black movement, my nigga. Like it's just crazy. Like they tried to treat me like a child, like a nigga didn't know what the fuck he was getting himself into. They was saying, do you know what you a part of? I'll answer your question with a question. Do you think my father knew what he was a part of when he was selling dope and gang banging back in the 80s and 90s? You don't think he knew he was selling drugs? Or was he just like, oh, I'm selling cookies and brownies? No, he was selling dope. He knew he was selling drugs. He knew he was gang banging. So they know what they doing when they doing wickedness, but we can't. Us young people can't know what we doing when we doing righteousness. Come on, man, you got to make it. You don't think my father knew that he could lose his life, and the other men that lived that same lifestyle, you don't think they knew that they could lose their life doing what the fuck they doing? And shout out to people in the comment board, but you don't think my father knew that? If anybody's even watching, by the way, I'm sorry, but I should have acknowledged y'all earlier, but my bad. We just going in the spirit. But still, you don't think people realize this shit? And for the ones that don't, sadly, when they get caught up in the system, what they end up doing for people that join that life, they end up flaking, snitching, because they realized this shit wasn't a game. They didn't know what the fuck they was a part of. They thought this shit was play. Niggas was treating me like that after knowing what the type of background I come from. Everybody remember 2020, bro. Israelites was on the map, bro. Everybody was talking about the Israelites, at least when I was in Michigan. When I officially came into the truth, that's all people was talking about, who the Jews were, who the chosen people were. Just keeping it 100. This shit is crazy, bro. But like I said, with all that being said, I feel like, I don't need to be in Michigan anymore, and I left. People got upset. People felt some type of way about it, but it is what it is. Everybody, like I said, everybody. Motherfuckers can say what they want. Everybody was on my tip, and I didn't say too much. Everybody was like, oh, who the hell he think he is? I heard motherfuckers talking. Oh, he think he finna run away from the curses because he got a Northern Kingdom woman. Oh, Northern Kingdom women, they got their own problems. And some of you Northern Kingdom motherfuckers was talking down too. Instead of being happy. that a nigga was able to bounce back from 2 broken families, that I didn't lose my fucking life, that, you know, that the Lord allowed me to come into the truth. Nobody was happy about that. It seems like niggas wanted me to lose my mind over a woman taking my kids from me. It seemed like niggas wanted me to lose my mind, but that's not the type of cat I am. I'm not no weak ass motherfucker. Nigga, we warriors, bro. You go to battle, man. You come out injured. You gotta heal and do what you gotta do. See, motherfuckers don't like the resiliency. That's what it is. That's the R word. They don't like the resiliency that we come with. Niggas don't like to see you go through shit and bounce back. They want to see you go through shit and fall or fuck up like them. Like I said, man, the shit was just, I was completely disappointed, you know, by a lot of people in the Israelite community. You know, just completely disappointed. I had niggas saying, oh, he's trying to seek preeminence and this, that, and the third. I'm like, all off a woman? All because, I mean, I know the bitch last name is Demons, but I mean, that's about it. Niggas was saying, oh, he want preeminence. He trying to change the truth. It seemed like he trying to bounce back from a broken family. That's what it seemed like he trying to do. But you know what they say, from the horse's mouth. I had niggas shooting in the dark on me. Oh, niggas want lofty positions. No, niggas just want to be happy with a woman. A lot of you motherfuckers want men to be like Sodom and Gomorrah out here. That's what y'all truly want. Talking about men in the truth. That's what they really want. Like I said, I wasn't out there tooting my own horn. I found me a little something, and I was happy about it, and niggas was mad. They hate to see a black man or a black boy or a young black adult happy. They hate to see it. I'm the proof. From 2022 all the way up until now. You niggas hated, or from 2020 all the way up until now, you niggas hated on me when I was coming into the truth. You hated on me when I was a young lad in the truth. When I failed, nobody didn't say shit. You know, talking about what happened with Autumn and all of that shit. My baby mamas, the whole paranormal shit. Me moving cribs. Nobody didn't say shit. I was like, cool, I left it alone. I found Anna, and then niggas got in their feelings. Don't you niggas got wives, bruh? We're going to put a pin in it right there. We're going to come back, though. Hold on. We're going to end this live right here on me leaving and whatnot, on me leaving Michigan and going to Cali. We're going to stop right there for now. I just want to get back into it. My phone needs to charge up. We're going to pick right back up from where we left off real soon.